Today's meditation, Involution. Today's Michelleology. Today we wake up and find ourselves in another position to operate solely in wisdom. This morning, as we move into our day, as we move into our purpose, we are going to meditate on wisdom. There are many of us. There are knowers, and then there's wisdomers. And so it's a progressive walk in your life. You first must believe, and that's the pediatrics of opening a door to the things of God, introducing you to God. The second step is you become a knower. We fail for the lack of knowledge. And so in belief, there is some doubt, but in knowing, there's total possession of what things are, who things affect, and why they affect them. And then we move into the third stage of being a wisdomer. And wisdom in the Bible is referred to as a she. And in Proverbs 4:5, it says, "Get wisdom, get understanding." I like to say understanding. "Forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not," talking about wisdom, "and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee." Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she will promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her. She shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. Now we're talking about wisdom. We're talking about moving from a believer to a knower to a wisdomer. When we walk in our lives, sometimes we walk blindly, believing that this is the way, but not actually knowing this the way. And if we know this is the way, we don't have the wisdom of the way. So as we refer to wisdom as a she, we refer to the creative part of life. The she, the wisdom, the femininity is the part of life that births, that cares for. So when you're looking at wisdom and you're looking at it from a feminine state of being, you're looking at the creative force of life, the force that nurtures you, the force that takes you, promotes you, cares for you. And so we need to find ourselves in a place of wisdom as we walk through our lives, as we make decisions, as we move forward instead of backwards. When we embrace wisdom, we embrace the part of God that is flawless. So we want to be flawless as we walk in wisdom. We look too much at mistakes. We decline from the perfection of God. We find ourselves looking at ourselves as not perfect. But the perfection of God is not being perfect. It's following the flawness of wisdom. So sometimes in wisdom, we have to step back. We have to evaluate. We have to see what we know in the situation and then move in a way that it causes us to make those steps that have been ordered by God for us. Now, I have discovered that you should not be getting older, but you should be getting wiser. So in today's society, we're not experiencing the wisdom of those that have aged, that have grown, that have experienced, that have walked through, that have made it through. And so you have to sit down and evaluate, where am I in this stage of life? Am I still just a believer? Have I moved to being a knower? Or am I operating as a wisdomer? There's so many things in life that if we move upon them as wisdom, knowing wisdom, experiencing wisdom, possessing wisdom, then we can come out on the other side in a different way. And so today, as we begin to meditate, I want us to meditate on being wise in every decision, in making wise moves, investing in wise situation, relationships, employment, dreams, visions. Without wisdom in these areas, we walk in the shadow of death. We walk in places we really don't want to go or be. We make decisions that are costly to our lives. And so today, as you listen to the tones in the background, which are tones to remove all negative blockage, to bring you to a place of relaxation, to clear your mind and calm your being. Only a person that's calm in mind and thoughts is able to move in wisdom. Only a person that hears what the Spirit is saying is able to move in wisdom. God never speaks to you in part. He speaks to you in the whole wisdom of His being. And so if we're going to walk in wisdom, we have to be conscious and clear about our next step. We have to hear clearly. And before we make a decision, we have to make sure that this is the wisest movement. So you won't always be able to move as quickly as you want to in certain aspects of your situations, but you must fall back to your meditative mode and ask yourself, is this a wise move? Are these wise words? Is this a wise action? So as you close your eyes, let's go on a journey on a street called wisdom. And as you begin to close your eyes, I want you to be able to see yourself walking this path. And every situation that you pass, you have a wise solution. Everything that you encounter on this street of wisdom is not hard for you. It's not painful for you, because you always have the solution of a wise way of experiencing this situation, a wise way of responding, a wise way of accepting or embracing the hard things of life. If you look to wisdom, she will show you. She will take your hand and she will walk you down this street, and she'll stick close to you, and she'll make sure that every step you take is on the right path. And even when you come to some roadblocks, she will lead you around them, over them, or through them. Wisdom finds herself in every place of your life. She's been assigned to you. She's been assigned to your purpose, your destiny, your visions, your dreams. She sleeps with you. She wakes up with you. She eats with you. She talks with you. She is an angel to you. And as you're walking down this path, And on your right side, you see trouble. Wisdom will show you how to get through it. And on the left side, you see destruction. Wisdom will show you how to put it back together. So as you take this journey, as you move forward, never let go of the hand of wisdom. She always has the answer. She always knows the way. She always guides you into greatness. She never leaves you alone. She's your partner. She will gravitate you to the consciousness of expanding your life in the places that you thought were not available to you. She will show you that they are. So as you take this journey with wisdom and you get to know her, you get to experience her, you get to recognize her, you will know her words when she speaks, and you will gravitate to all things that will move you in wisdom. Now, this is Michelle, and I am your motivator, motivating you to hold to wisdom as she escorts you through your life. Remember, you've been created by the Creator to be creative. So start your creations and move out of duplication. May the wisdom of God, the glory, the peace, may she crown you with the wisdom and glory and grace as you walk the rest of your journey, the rest of your day, in the peace of wisdom. Let this be your food for today. And may we walk with grace, peace, and mercy. Be blessed in your day.